Yo, what's up, grinders? How you doing here? This is a what grinds my gears, some of our short form content that we have here on the channel, and there'll be some times where we do what greases my gears, but today we're doing what grinds my gears, because if you caught that fight yesterday night on Netflix between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, my goodness, this thing was hyped to the ultimate degree with the slap because he stepped on his toe. And oh my goodness, he was gonna knock him out. Dude, I thought that Tyson was gonna go. The way they showed him preparing and stuff, I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna punch the hell out of him when he gets out there. He threw 18 punches in the whole match. 18 punches. He stood there. And then there were times when he would shuffle his feet. Tyson would shuffle his feet like he was doing something, but he was just standing there. I don't know what happened. I know he's old, I know he's tired, but my goodness, he hit a couple of punches that I'm like, just keep going. And Jake Paul was just running around, just doing his little pops and hits and things like that. Like this, you know, and Netflix of all places, like I feel like we all been duped. I feel like this whole manipulation of social media and this virality, it's just gotten to levels of just fake content, just fake stuff. Like this was all fabric. Like I would rather WWE is that's what boxing has turned into. Like this is the WWE of boxing. Like this is the scripted. Like he's been picking old people and just fighting old people, and all these people can watch to watch him get knocked out. That's what everybody wants to see. They booed the hell out of Paul last night. They wanted him to get knocked out. Lights out. Pop. And of all people, you will say Mike Tyson's going to go out there. He slapped him in the face. Dude, that picture. He's like, slap in the face. Slap. Give him the double slaps. And we thought that we're going to double slaps. Because he stepped on his toe. Dude, he was punching Tyson in the face for 8 rounds. He should have stepped on his toe. Maybe that would have triggered Tyson to knock him the hell out. Because he was punching him like a punching bag. And Tyson was just standing there. Just like he didn't know where it was going. He was stumbling over himself. He threw a couple of punches. It was crazy. You felt bad for Tyson. You're like, oh my God, like what's going on? He's beating up on old people now, this guy. But again, the spectacle, the this, the that. And we all came for it. We all watched it because you want to know why. Netflix couldn't even keep it going. They're ready for live content. You know, and I'm sick of this, of these servers and these stupid streaming services that just increase the costs every friggin' month for us. $25 on Netflix. Oh, this will help us improve you prove nothing. Oh, we didn't know about all the traffic. Really? The thing was buffering since the women's fight, which, by the way, the women's fight before that was amazing. Horrible ending. Headbutts all over the place. The lady that cut off her face, her eye was coming down from headbutts. And they just kept going. The referee was like, and he took him a point, and the Irish woman still won. Are you kidding me? But the fight was incredible. Those women put on an incredible fight. That was boxing. And then to come out with the other two, I swear, it was like a Brock Lesnar. It was like a Brock Lesnar, a Big Show fight where they just do just big, massive people just standing there, just moving around. That was the main event. But the women put on an incredible fight, and the fight before that was great as well. Like the undercard fighting was great. Those are some real boxing entertainment, and unfortunately it was overshadowed because everybody wanted to see Tyson. And yeah, we got to see him standing in the ring getting punched, but he didn't get knocked down. Like that was the other thing. Jake Paul didn't knock him down either. He could have, because Tyson was just standing there, and he had his guard down the whole time. Like Jake Paul just has his guard down, just like it was like a sparring match. And they did actually, like, it was just pathetic. And Netflix with their live content, server buffering left and right. It was just, and they're ready. The WWE is coming next year. They were marketing all their shows. They got Cobra Kai. in the audience. They were talking about the WWE coming. Yeah, it's coming.
25.
It's coming. They're not gonna be ready for live events if this is what they do, and they jack up the price. For what? What are we paying for? If your service can't handle the people, then don't do it. People were like tweeting out, they're like, cable's better. Cable's better. What is this buffering crap? And then they're gonna do Christmas NFL games. Listen, if your servers are not ready for live content, then don't do it. But don't be charging people more money, thinking that we're improving the service, and then we got buffering issues. Like, come on. And then this is just pathetic. It was just pathetic. It was a technical disaster from the beginning with the Netflix hosting this live event. Which, by the way, if you watch the undercards, it was so clear. It was great. I was like, oh my God, this is great. And then all of a sudden, as we got closer, their service couldn't handle it. And it was buffering and all that other stuff. And the best thing of the night was when Mike Tyson was interviewed by his son. Dad, what do you think you're going to do? You're going to beat his ass? Dad, what are you going to do? He goes, no, what, son? I love you. Let me walk away. Bare ass. Bare ass. Mike Tyson. He forgot to put on his pants. He walking around the locker room bare ass. And it buffered on that. My thing saw buffer 25% and Mike Tyson frozen ass on my screen. Oh, what about the kids? The kids watch with the kids. Nobody told them to put pants on. Anyway, it was so hilarious that friggin' Netflix put it on their own official channel saying Tyson showing his cheeks. What are we doing here? It's ridiculous. But that was the most eye-opening thing. Mike Tyson showed his ass on TV after being interviewed by his son. That's the quality content that we get nowadays. Boxing? Nah. No way. Yeah, and then the hosts of the show, oh my God. Evander Holyfield was there. They were making jokes about Tyson biting off his ear. They had Lennox Lewis sitting next to Evander Holyfield, and he's like, you can't hear me? Is he gonna bite off Jake Paul's ear? I'm like, oh shit, they're going right there with that. Dude, he couldn't hear the interview, was asking a question. And then so Lennox Lewis just did his interview of Evander Holyfield asking him about all ear jokes. What like this is what was that? He was asking him, I was like, oh, do you think he's gonna bite off his ear? The lady host was like, that's not the question. And Evander Holyfield was like, I can't hear you. Dude, it was poetic comedy. But that's the entertainment. That was the funny stuff, the viral mess ups, bare ass. Like this is just horrible. And Netflix, you got some work to do if you think WWE is coming there. Triple H, get ready. Make sure you keep them in check because they can make your WWE go down in quality. So hopefully you're making a smart move and you keep them in check because there's going to be a whole influx coming. And now Netflix with the NFL. We will see. But man, a technical disaster and a boring fight. I couldn't keep my eyes open. It was a sparring match. They should have just shook hands. And then the final thing was at the last minute, he just stops boxing and bows to him. Jake Paul just bows to him. Tyson could have just went pop, knocked him in the head. That would have been great TV. He stopped when they did the 10-second click. He just stopped, put his hands behind his back and bowed. Are you kidding me? And Tyson just stood there. Like, was this not rehearsed? Like, I'm going to bow at 10 seconds after the... Like, it was just... Like, come on. And then they're making it... And then they all talk tough at the end. And, oh, yeah, who's he going to take on next? Like, well, listen, people just want to see him get knocked out. They want to see just Jake Paul get knocked out. That's it. Because he's just fighting old... they went through his career. They showed... Listen. Oh, man, hit the microphone. They showed Tyson... fighting these legendary fights. Buster Douglas, Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield, when boxing was just crazy. Al Sharpton was there. Like, it was crazy. They were showing Mike Tyson's career. And then they showed, oh, and by the way, here comes Jake Paul's career. They showed him, he's fighting old bums. He's fighting old ass people. Oh, he fought this guy when he was like 60 years old, 80 years old. He knocked him out. I'm like, this isn't, how are you matching these two up? Tyson was a legend when the sport meant something and fought legends. And you got this guy fighting people like double his age going, he's knocking them out. I would like to see him just fight somebody his own age in boxing currently. And let's call it a day. If you're really going to track stats, let him fight somebody 30 years old, 28 years old, a boxer that's right now in his same weight class. Let him fight. Now do it. Don't mix martial artists, theatrics. It's so stupid. But we all tuned in for it, and Netflix made everybody money, and everybody got paid. So who's the fools here? But anyway, that's what grinds my gears. Get ready, grinders. Hit that subscribe button. More coming your way. And hopefully you like some of this short form content. Talk to everybody later. We're out.